Hey guys, back again. Today we're going to be doing a tier list on Kingdom Hearts 1 worlds. Um, there's probably an opinion in here of mine that the community is not going to agree with, but we'll see how that goes when we get there. We got favorites, really good, decent, nothing special. I'll explain more on my opinion on that, and not for me. That's just the worlds weren't really doing anything for me. Let's start with Destiny Islands. I know a lot of people are wanting to put this here, and if you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have probably put in favorites. I do really love Destiny Islands in pretty much every game that it shows up in. It's a nice little getaway, but you don't really do anything here. It's just for the vibes. So I'm gonna put it in really good for that reason only. I wish we got to have a little bit more exploration of this world, but we got what we got, and it's gonna be in really good, which is still a great category. We're gonna go with Traverse Town. Traverse Town is super iconic. I really like Traverse Town. Has good vibes. It's a very big world as far as like Kingdom Hearts 1 worlds go. Uh, you get to do a lot of things here. You get to come back multiple times throughout the game to go here. The world seems like it keeps on getting bigger each time you get to come back to this because you unlock more areas. There's a boss fight. I mean, there's a lot of good things with this. Little secrets inside this world. I do really like Traverse Town. I'm gonna put it in my favorites. I think even playing through the entire franchise, it is still one of my favorites. Um, we'll move on to 100 Acre Wood. Some people like it a lot. Some people don't. For the aspect of it has no fighting inside this world. It's just a bunch of mini games, and I'm gonna put it in really good. The reason is so many of these worlds is just non-stop fighting, and it's really nice to have a getaway that has like really good vibes. You get items, you get a bunch of stuff in this world, and you just get to meet friends and have a good time, and you don't have to worry about the whole fighting. I mean, you can leave the fighting up to all the rest of these worlds. 100 Acre Wood is a really nice getaway, and I think it really deserves the really good tier. Wonderland, Wonderland, for the past like 18 years has been one of my favorite worlds, and probably my favorite Kingdom Hearts 1 world. I don't know what about it. I don't know if it's like the weirdness to it, the figuring everything out. But there's just something about this place. I don't know if it's the vibes or what, but I really do love Wonderland, and also I believe it's my favorite Kingdom Hearts 1 Keyblade, Lady Luck, because I am a magic user in Kingdom Hearts 1, and Lady Luck is great for magic, and it's one of my favorite Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts 1, and you get it from Wonderland, so I am going to put it in my favorites. It is probably my favorite world in Kingdom Hearts 1. We have Olympus Coliseum. I really wanted to originally put this in nothing special because honestly, it is nothing special. You literally have three rooms to the whole world, and you get to fight in the first entrance. You get to talk with Phil in the little small hallway section, and then you get to have the actual Olympus or the actual Coliseum. And it's really nothing special. But the reason I'm going to put it in decent is because of what you get to do in this world. You get to come back throughout the entire game, come back, and there is new battles, new waves of enemies, and I really like that. It's not a go there, get it done, and never come back kind of world. You can keep on coming back throughout the entire game, even all the way to the end. So I'm not putting it here, even though like it's tiny little world. I'm putting it in decent because of what you get to do at this world. I think that's fair. Deep jungle. So yes, Deep Jungle is, if you think about it, Deep Jungle is a very large world as far as like Kingdom Hearts 1 worlds go, but it doesn't have nothing like outstanding to it. Yeah, you have a slide game. Okay. Yeah, you can swing around on the vines. Okay. Yeah, I do believe that the house at the top of the trees is kind of cool, but you don't get to really do anything there. So, like, yes, the world is big, but you don't really do anything. And then at the end of the world, where the waterfalls are, where you unlock the keyhole, I mean, yeah, it's pretty, but falling, falling down all those waterfalls is kind of annoying. So it's kind of like you get annoyed and you're like, all right, it's pretty, but let me hurry and get this world over with. So because of that reason, I'm going to put it in nothing special. It's pretty, it's big, but you don't really do much here. And some of the things you do, it kind of get annoying. People might disagree with me on that, but that's okay. Agrabah, I kind of have the same exact opinion. Is there is a lot of area in here, but you don't do really anything special here. At least you do get to do something special here, but it's just kind of big. There's a bunch of sections to it. I don't like the Cave of Wonders because you can fall all over the place. It's kind of difficult to traverse that area, but I don't know. There's just not anything special, in my opinion, about this place. Atlantica, I don't want to hop on the bandwagon, but I'm sorry. This swimming gameplay, swimming mechanic, in my opinion, was just awful. It's almost like while you're playing that entire world, you're focusing more on the new swim mechanic instead of like the level itself. I just don't. I don't know. I wish I liked it more, honestly, but there's the mechanic just kind of ruined it. I do think that the different kind of form that Sora gets with the whole, half shark or fish body is cool. I do like Sora having different forms, but the swimming mechanic just isn't for me. Monstro, I feel like I was originally going to put it in decent. And I think I've talked myself into nothing special. And the reason is because if you would have asked me 15 years ago, I would have said it's for sure in not for me. I hated the labyrinth section of Monstro. I hated it. I couldn't get it memorized. And now that I have it memorized, it's not that bad. It's quick to get through. The whole mouth section of Monstro is kind of cool, getting to hop around on all the wooden towers and everything inside his mouth. I think that area is kind of cool, but it's just nothing special. It's not down here, it's not up here. I think it's just nothing special. And I think that's fair. Halloween Town. I I would love to put it here. But there is a couple things that annoy me about this world. And sadly, it's not the world's fault. It's actually the mechanic of the game. In the mechanic of the game where Kingdom Hearts 1, you cannot open up chests until you defeat all the Heartless in the area. And you also can't interact with things, which they obviously fix that later in the franchise with the different games. But because of that, I want to be able to interact with a couple things and open chests in areas to progress through the areas. But you have to wait and defeat all the Heartless before it allows you to even interact or grab those chests. And it gets kind of annoying. That's probably why I'm going to put it in really good. I wish I could put it in favorites. I do really, really love the Oogie mansion fight, where you fight the darkness blobs that's all over the Oogie mansion. I think that's really cool. But I'm going to put it in really good. It could totally go in the favorites, but I think I'm going to set it here for now. Next is Neverland. So I'm going to put it in not for me, and I'll explain why. The world is extremely small. It's not as small as Colosseum, but it is extremely small. So small on the ship that sometimes I have camera issues where the cameras are trying to hit the walls while I'm trying to go through the areas. And there's a few rooms, a few cabins. Yes, you get to go on the top of the ship, and that's where you get to fly around. And you do have the clock tower, but I can't put it any higher because of the ability to fly, when that's just the ability to fly. It's not the world itself that would be giving me a reason to put it any higher. So I'm going to put it not for me just because there's nothing there that I really cared about. I get the ability to glide, and I can take that throughout the rest of the game. But I'm not going to put this world higher just because I get the ability glide. So I'm going to put it here. People might disagree with me, but for me, it's just not for me. It's my personal preference. I think it goes here. This is the one that I think that the community was going to disagree with me the most on. I think the community would put it here. At bare minimum, here. I'm going to put it in decent. The reason being is, yes, the world is huge. Yes, there is sections of this world that I really love. For example, the library. I love going through the library. It has such a good vibe to it. It's fun. It's unique. Getting to go on top of all the bookcases, grab all the colored books, unlock new sections. It's honestly really fun. And that section's fine, but the traversing, the up, down, left, right of all the cages that you have to travel through, and if you fall off the side of the wall or anything, you drop all the way down. I don't know. There's just the whole traversing this world kind of sucked, in my opinion, especially because you can't activate some things because of the mechanic in the game where you have to defeat all the Heartless in the area first. I know that a huge part of the storyline all comes down to Hollow Bastion, and that's really cool, but I mean, that's kind of the reason why I'm not putting it any lower. So I think middle of the ground, decent, right in the middle is where it needs to go for me personally. And then we have End of the World. I thought about putting it in nothing special because there is some fights where you have the darkness balls dropping down on you. You repeatedly have to go through all those fights. You have the invisible walls that you have to bump into and walk all the way from one side of the world to the other. But then you have really cool parts where you have like different sections of dropping down deeper and deeper into the darkness, and the kind of like art style is changing, and I think that's very ominous and getting kind of leaning towards the actual name of the world. It's called End of the World, and I think the ominous feeling really leans towards that, and I think it needs to be indecent because it does have some good traits to it. But it's just definitely not in really good, or definitely not one of my favorites. But this is my ranking. Love Traverse Town, love Wonderland. Traverse Town is super iconic. Destiny Islands, super iconic. But I like Traverse Town just like how I like Twilight Town and Kingdom Hearts 2. Spoiler. Yeah, this is my opinion on all these. If you disagree with any of my choices, I think some people would disagree with this one. But if you disagree with any of my choices, or if you agree, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what your favorite of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1 only is. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time.